Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another instant deck tech, and today we have a really sweet modern viewer submitted deck. This is Dark Heart of the Woods combo. That's right, comboing off with Dark Heart of the Woods of all cards, and it comes to us from Camberleaf. So thank you so much, Camberleaf, for sending in a super sweet deck. And if you'd like your own deck considered for future deck techs in the Fish Tank article series, you can leave a link in the comments, or you can email me, saffronolive@MTGGoldfish.com. So let's talk Dark Heart of the Woods combo for Modern. So since M21 has come out, I have gotten probably more Vito Thorn of the Dusk Rose decks than any other card from this set. This is a really popular card, and I've seen probably every possible way to build around it. And this build is probably the most unique plan I've seen yet. So Vito, you know what it does? 3 mana, if you would gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Then you give everything lifelink as a nice little bonus. The idea of this deck is to win the game as soon as Vito comes into play with the help of a really old enchantment named Dark Heart of the Woods. So Dark Heart of the Woods is just 2 mana, and it allows you to sacrifice a forest to gain 3 life. So you probably see where this is going. If we have Dark Heart of the Woods, and we have Vito, and we can sacrifice, like 6-ish forests, we should be able to just immediately drain our opponent out of the game. That would be 18 damage with Vito. So in theory, we have Dark Heart of the Woods just kind of chilling. We put Vito into play, and then just sack all our mana, kill our opponent on the spot with Vito Bird. So that's the main plan of the deck. Of course, 6 forests is a lot, but we do have a lot of forests in our mana base. We have fetch lands, which get forests, shock lands, which are forests, Dryad Arbor is a forest, a bunch of basic forests. So the only non-forest land, or non-forest getting land in the entire deck is 1 Urborg to fix our mana for black. So most of our mana base is forest, plus we're not really necessarily counting on getting 6 or 7 forests on the battlefield. Instead, we got shenanigans to speed this process up. So we have Azusa Lost But Seeking and the Gitrog monster, which allow us to make extra land drops. Azusa 2 land drops, Gitrog only 1, but it also makes us sack a land. But then when a land goes into play, we get to draw a card. So if we start comboing off with Vito, not only are we draining our opponent out of the game, but we get to draw cards with Gitrog. So these cards let us play extra lands every single turn, which the problem is we only have 23 lands in our deck, so normally we'll run out of lands really quickly. But if we can throw Ramanop Excavator into the mix to play lands from our graveyard, then we can combo off without having that many lands on the battlefield. Like, let's say we have Azusa, we have Gitrog Monster, so every turn we can make up to 4 land drops. We got Vito, we got Ramanop Excavator, we can theoretically play the same forest 4 times in a turn, sacrifice it to Dark Heart of the Woods, gain 3 life, trigger Vito, drain our opponent for 3, draw a card with Gitrog Monster, play the same land from our graveyard with Ramanop Excavator, do it again, 3 more life, another card with Gitrog, 3 more damage from Vito, and just drain our opponent out of the game that way as well. So really sweet graveyardy land synergies mixed in. Otherwise, Birds of Paradise, Gilded Goose, Noble Hierarch, just to speed things up a little bit. Gilded Goose, the food it makes, another way we can drain our opponent with Vito. These cards also are important to our tutor plan. So we really need Vito, we really need like Azusas and Ramanop Excavators. So Court of Calling, Eldritch Evolution, just help us find our creature-based combo pieces. Our birds and geese and noble hierarchs give us stuff to sacrifice to get Vito to Eldritch Evolution, stuff to tap to Court of Calling for Convoke. Otherwise, Kitchen Fakes, Thragtusk, just one of kind of tutor targets for our Eldritch Evolutions and Court of Callings, gains us some life against aggro, good blockers. Our last main deck card is Glittering Wish, which probably looks a little weird. We can tutor a multicolor card from our sideboard, put it in our hand for just 2 mana. This is why we only have 3 copies of Dark Heart of the Woods in our main deck. We have the 4th in our sideboard, along with the Glittering Wishes, gives us additional copies. That's how important it is to our deck. We can also snag Fulminator Mage against Tron, Knight of Autumn, a little bit of everything, Abrupt Decay, maybe get rid of a Pithing Needle on our Dark Heart of the Woods, shutting off our combo. Otherwise in the sideboard, Thoughtseize Veil of Summer for control style decks, Damping Sphere for combo, and then more creatures we can tutor up. Phyrexian Revoker is our own Pithing Needle, Yixid Jailer for graveyards, Plague Engineer for tribal creature decks, Cavalier of Night removal on a big life linking body, and that is the absurd sweetness of Camberleaf's Dark Heart of the Woods combo, and that's better as a deck tech for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom, and right now you can get this sweet Scoop Soldier sticker when you order over at cardkingdom.com. Just mention in your order notes that you want a Scoop Soldier sticker when you go to checkout.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.